Hello, and welcome to my review of The Blues Brothers, 1980. One of the best movies of all time. You have John Belushi in perhaps his greatest movie, Dan Aykroyd in one of his greatest movies. I think this movie is definitely a product of its time. We're talking 1980. This is the cusp of the division between the 70s and the 80s. And I think it's pretty well known that John Belushi was doing drugs during this movie. There's a whole lot of information about that. But that doesn't matter. What matters is the product that was put out is quality. It's a damn good movie. And of course, in the initial scene here, John Belushi's getting picked up by Dan Aykroyd, getting out of prison. And of course, he's picking him up in a police car. Classic Blues Brothers mobile. These cars had giant motors. And there is some great chase scenes like you've never seen with dozens or hundreds of police cars involved. And so many of them getting wrecked. They wreck, I don't know. They bought the entire surplus fleet and then they wrecked it. They got permission to drive through downtown Chicago. I don't think anybody could do that nowadays. They destroyed a mall. John Landis directed this movie, and it was just one of his best movies, in my opinion. And also starring in this movie is Carrie Fisher. Now, this is right during the height of her Star Wars fame. And some people might not know, John Belushi and Carrie Fisher were kind of a item. I have no doubt that Belushi talked to his girlfriend and said, "Hey, come on, be on the show." So for some of the best car chase action, for some of the best comedy, for some great music with some really amazing guest star musicians. I'm not going to spoil who they are, but there's some great ones from the time. And I really think you'd enjoy this movie if you give it a chance. So at the end of the clip, I'm going to include a moment of zen for myself. It's going to be from 1988, the Houston Astrodome. The Oilers on Sunday Night Football playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's a short clip, but if you look at it, you'll see myself, my brother, my best friend, Elias Lopez. And we're having just a wonderful time at the game. So I hope you have a wonderful time at the various things you do for fun in your life. Anyway, I'm giving this my top recommendation, 5 jumping police cars out of 5. And thank you again for your kind attention.
Acquisition from the Raiders. Yeah, this guy's a great football player. When you talk to the coaches and the players,
and here we are.
Jones has really made the difference in that defense because he provides such tremendous leadership. He's come out of an organization with the Los Angeles